Hello again, and welcome back to Cheap Seats Gaming. I am Scott. Thanks for everybody. Take a look at the videos. It looks like we're doing pretty good for a fledgling channel. Want to thank everybody out there for viewing the channel, hitting that like button. Appreciate y'all. Thanks again for coming back, and we are at it again today with MLB Power Pros 2008. And we are ready to play a game here with the Jacksonville Pelicans again today. Here's our lineup for today. We're rolling with the same lineup we rolled with for game one. Green will take the hill for us today. And opposite of that, looks like Kansas City's got the same lineup too, with Gilmesh ready to face off against Green today. So we'll get ready here. We'll get all those other games simulated, and we'll get ready to start with game number 2 again today. I'm going to try and do a better job, guys, too. I went back and listened to that first video of trying to commentate a little bit better. So I haven't done this ever. This is my first attempt at this, so I'm learning with you guys. All right, so let's get ready to roll here. We'll skip all the introduction and fanfare, and we'll go right to it as Velarde leads off against Mesh. And it's a mistake pitch right off the bat. And Velarde launches it into left center. It'll make the turn, and we should have Velarde just cruise into second base with a leadoff double. I mean, that first pitch is just served on a platter. And a good rip from Velarde, and we're off to a really good start. We had an explosion of offense in the 7th inning on their first game. Maybe we won't have to wait as long this time as Tankersley slashes one foul. And we'll take outside 1-1. Oh, I wanted that pitch. Now it's just a little liner to Gordon at third, and Smitherman didn't have a hit in the first game. We'll see if we can fix that, but it's going to be a ground out to second. But it'll be enough to move the runners over. And another ground out, and whoop, a bad throw from the shortstop, but they'll get him anyway, so. The nice leadoff double by Velarde, he's wasted. And we'll get to it on defense, as Green will take the hill. And after his warm-up pitches, we'll face David DeJesus. Oh, we'll get that one out of our system. So here's DeJesus. And strike one from Green. We'll try fastball again, and it's a ground ball to Oviedo. He'll gobble it up. Over to Nolan for the first out. The Gruzelanek beat us up a little bit here. His batting average 400. He's only played one game. But he's going to be out easily on that one. Another ground ball for Green. And there's 2 away. And we haven't really had to throw any breaking pitches yet. Slider for strike 1. Oh, come on, Blue. Where's that pitch? And a pop-up, and Oviedo should be able to handle this if he can get there. And that's the end of the first inning. So good start for Green and the Pelican defense. We'll see if the offense can get rolling here with Duff. Strike 1 on the corner. And we'll take that up and in. And pitch away. Not like me to be this patient, but. Oh! That's more like it. I am not a patient hitter, and that goes for every video game I've ever played my entire life. Patience is right out the window. Oh! What a play! Boy, we got absolutely robbed right there. Man, that thing looked like it was labeled for left center field. But just a great grab by whoever that is playing shortstop for Kansas City. I don't know who that is. And another mistake pitch from Mesh. And McDaniel doesn't miss it. And we got a 2-out base hit for Myers. We'll bring Oviedo up. And he'll take strike 1 and then hit a little weak ground ball to Gruzelanek, and that'll end the inning. So bottom 2, part of the Kansas City order. Jose Guillen will be the first up here for Kansas City. And there's a strike 1 from Green. Oh, where's that pitch? Come on. Now, where's that pitch? Oh, come on, get him, get him, get him, get him! Well, how would you even score that if he was out? Ball bounced off of the entire infield. Ground ball third, Smitherman, Oviedo. Can we turn double play? Yes, we can. The slow-footed Billy Butler not able to outrun the relay throw of the equally soft arm of Oviedo, and Green gets himself out of a little bit of a possible jam with a pitcher's best friend and gets Alex Gordon to ground up the middle. Velarde over to first, and that'll end the inning. Barnwell in the top for the Pelicans. So let's see if we can get a base hit off of here. A leadoff base hit would be really nice right here. And a swing and a miss from Barnwell. That was a close pitch to be taken. And we'll slash that one foul. So 1-2 to Barnwell. And that thing is into right field for a base hit. And Barnwell is aboard with a leadoff knock. That'll bring up the Velarde. He doubled his first time up. Took a mistake pitch into left center. I don't know what Mesh is trying to accomplish there. Barnwell's slow. He's not going anywhere. And a bunt here from Velarde. Sacrifice bunt is good. 5-3 will get Barnwell into scoring position. We'll see if Tankersley or Smitherman can't drive him in here. And there's a opposite field base hit from Tankersley, but we're not going to be able to score. So it'll be up to Smitherman. Had to hold the runner, had to hold up. And that's going to be an inning under double play. That's a crusher right there. As we continue to struggle in this game here, trying to, outside of that one inning, we've really struggled offensively to put runs across the board here when we've had the opportunity. And putting Green in the same situation we put Key on our first game, having to be kind of perfect. Another ground ball, this one to Nolan. Fields it himself. And this will bring up John Buck. And a swing and a miss from Buck. And we'll see if he likes the forkball again. And he does. And this one's to left, but Myers is right there. 2 away for Green. Oh man, have I gotten one of those close pitches yet? I don't think I have. It's Pena fouls that one off. And Tony Pena is their shortstop. He's the one that made the great play before. And a little bouncer charging is Velarde, and he'll make the play. So another strong defensive play by Velarde at short. And we'll go bottom 3 here. It'll be Nolan leading off. And against Gilmesh. And that's a good take to start 1-0. I almost swung at it. Being a little bit too aggressive. And it's 2-1 to our first baseman. And 3-1, and we'll just sit on a pitch right down the middle. If it's anything other than right there, we're not going to swing at it. We'll take the full count. And Mesh will deliver. Oh, that could be gone. Did he get it? Oh, just a little bit too quick from Nolan. Who almost, and then he grounds out to second, almost had the first home run in franchise history. Just a little bit too quick on the trigger. Man, that was close. And Duff up the middle past Mesh. So 1 out base hit for Duff. Keep the inning alive for Siebel. And strike 1 for Mesh. Oh, what the heck. And there goes Duff. Get in there, baby. Oh, we almost had it. Well, you know, you can't fault me for trying to make something happen. I didn't think he was going to be safe, but hey, when you're struggling to put runs on the board, you got to try stuff, right? So Siebel on now at first, and we'll send him, and Siebel is in there. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hopefully he's okay. All right, he's all right. So I'll have to check on that after the game's over. Sometimes the player will be injured, but a stolen base for Siebel. And that will bring up Myers. Myers had 2 RBIs. I don't know, our first game, and give him another one. Myers coming through in the clutch. 1-0 Pelicans. A shot down the right field line for Myers. And Jacksonville takes a 1-0 lead here in the 4th. And there goes Myers. He'll try and steal. Oh, and Myers just out by a fraction. These guys just aren't really that fast. I'm just trying to make stuff happen. If you want to get run speed to come up a little bit, sometimes you can do that by stealing bases. So no harm in giving it a shot. So DeJesus grounds out. I'll bring up Gruzelanek. He'll swing and miss at a green curveball. And hit a ground ball to Velarde. And there's 2 outs. Boy, a lot of action over there at shortstop for Velarde this game, as Green just continues to get ground balls. And this one goes to the other side to Oviedo, and he'll throw out the base runner, and that'll do it. 1-0 Pelicans going top 5. Oviedo will lead off. Oviedo, Barnwell then back to the top with Velarde. And a little soft liner just missed being fair by Oviedo. And he'll be 0-1. And that one will get down in the opposite field. So a leadoff base hit for Oviedo. And so that means regardless of Barnwell's early inflated batting average, we'll just drop one down here and move the runner over. And we'll turn it back over to Velarde and Tankersley at 1-2 and see if we get a base hit and bring Oviedo around. And that one gets past the catcher, Buck. And Oviedo moves to third, so now a fly ball to the outfield should do it. And Velarde just missed down the right side. And the infield is drawn in here, trying to cut off the run at home. And they won't be able to do it. Base hit from Velarde, and Oviedo will come home to score 2-0 Pelicans. Uh-oh, that's not good. You know, the easiest way to steal a base is to just start hitting the button to steal. And that's just kind of what happens You know what? I wish I had instant replay because it looked like he got back. Hey, you take a gamble, sometimes you get caught. I probably would have stole it if I didn't get picked off. Velarde's got pretty good speed, but it's up to Tankersley now to keep the inning going. And Tankersley will hit a high fly ball into center. No problems for DeJesus, but we get another run. 2-0 going bottom 6. Guillen, Butler, Gordon, the heart of the order again for Kansas City. And we'll start keeping an eye on Green to see if he's going to start getting tired. 30 pitches, he should be good. He's been very efficient. No strikeouts, but man, a lot of ground balls for Green. Well, there's one. So 1 strikeout. And we'll see maybe if he can get a couple more. You know, if you got pitchers with not so great stamina, that's the way to get them to go. And a good play there at third by Smitherman. That's a good way to get a guy to get pitchers to go deeper into games. You know, don't worry about the strikeout. Just try and get those ground balls. So 1-1 to Alex Gordon. The curveball from Green's a fly ball to center. Here comes Tankersley coming in. Oh, and he can't make the play because he's slow. Oh. That's where having at least an average center fielder comes in real handy. Okay, so 0-2 to Buck. There goes the runner. It's a ground ball back to the mound. Velarde will have to come and get it, and he misses it. And there's those fielding yips showing up again. So now it'll be up to John Buck to keep the inning going, and he hits a line drive to right field, and Kansas City will get her on. 2-1. And Kansas City really hasn't hit anything hard against us this inning. And it'll be 0-1. And that one will get into center field too, and Kansas City will knock this game up at 2 on the RBI single from Pena, and back to the top of the order with De Jesus. So good effort today by Green. Now just a couple of miscues will allow Kansas City to tie the game, but we'll put a stopper on the bleeding, and we'll see if we get those runs back here with the heart of our order coming up with Smitherman, Nolan, and Duff. Smitherman just missed. No, it was Nolan that just missed that home run his last at bat. Smitherman still without a hit. Not what you want to see from your 3-hitter. And that one's outside. And that one's also outside for Mesh. 2-1 to Smitherman. And that one will not quite get there because Kansas City actually has a fast center fielder. 1 down, and that'll bring up Nolan. And Mesh looking for the strike. Dick called it and get it. He's looking for another one. He didn't get it. Now 3-0 to Nolan. And we'll be taking this all the way unless he misses it right down the middle of the plate. And we probably should have taken that pitch as well. My aggressiveness just does nothing but hurt me sometimes. You know, sometimes I just got to take the advice of Kenny Rogers. You got to know when to hold them, you got to know when to fold them, and sometimes I got to know when to swing at them and when to just let them go. So into the 6th here for Green. Still looks like he's not tiring yet. So we'll let him keep pitching. And a little pop-up here behind the plate. Barnwell put it away pretty easy for the first out of the inning. Now we'll have to deal with Mark Tian. There's a strike right on the corner. Tian didn't like it too bad. Swings and misses at a curveball, strike 2. And he won't chase the forkball. Oh, where was that pitch? Oh, we had him struck out. And another play for Velarde where he's got to charge it. He makes this play. And now there's 2 outs here in the 6th, and we'll have to deal with Jose Guillen. Another ground ball to guess who? Velarde. And that'll retire Guillen. No runs, no hits for Kansas City. The lower half of our order coming up with Siebel leading off. He got a base hit and stole bases last time up. And he'll get another base hit here as he cranks that one into right center. And we're going to try and get him to go to second. The fielders had to turn their backs. And Siebel is in there with a double. And this is the right guy to have up right now with a runner on in Myers. 3 RBI on the young season. He just keeps coming up clutch as he takes a slider down low. And then another one up high, 2-1. And he finally doesn't come through in the clutch. A bad throw from Gordon. That one will get away. And Siebel will move to third. So 1st and 3rd, nobody out on the horrible throw from Alex Gordon. And there we go. Base hit from Vito, and that'll give us an RBI. I don't know. Maybe Gordon thought Shaq was playing first base. I don't know. So here's Barnwell with nobody out and 2 runners on. And Mesh tiring. And he hits a ground ball to first. And we'll see if, yep, there it is. Kansas City glowed with Pena. They turned the 3-6-3 double play. And that'll bring Velarde to the plate. And we got a little greedy there trying to hit a home run rather than just putting the bat on the ball. And a high changeup for Greinke's in there for a strike. And Velarde rips one. It'll be fouled on the right field line. So 0-2 with 2 outs, runner on third, and that sinker will be outside. Inside ball 2. Upstairs ball 3, full count for Velarde. And it's a ground ball to Gordon, and he manages not to overthrow Glode this time, and that'll end the inning. So we pick up a run, get the lead back, and we'll head to the 7th, and with Green having the lead here, we're gonna go to the bullpen here. You know what? He's not tired. We'll stick with Green here at least for a little bit, and at least a couple outs. You don't want to get these guys to get tired and start getting too deep into the game, because the way the game works is if he goes longer than 6 2/3, there's a good chance these guys will miss their next start. Oh, what a play by Velarde, the diving stab up the middle, taking the base hit away. So that's 1 down on the great defensive play by Velarde. Boy, we got to bring back the web gen, baseball tonight's web gens for Velarde. And there's a strikeout for Green, because he's just been a defensive whiz tonight. So now Green starts wiping his brow, so he's starting to get tired. So a good effort here by Green, and we'll have to go to the bullpen here as Green throws 63 pitches and is starting to show a little bit of fatigue. We'll go to the bullpen here. And I think we're going to stay away from Huffman. Huffman was just absolutely horrible in relief. We'll go with Pearsall here to try and get the last out of the 7th before we turn it over to our setup relievers. Huffman did not pitch well. Served up a home run and then gave up another run before we finally got out of the inning on game 1. So we'll try Pearsall here in this situation. There's a swing and a foul ball. And that ball is hit well down the left field. It's off the wall. It's fair. As Myers goes and gets it and throws it back in. And a 2-out double for Ross Glode as our relief staff keeps doing the red hot chili peppers and keeps giving it away. 0-2 now. We'll see if... And there we go. A strikeout there for Pearsall. And he erases for possible further damage as we head to the 8th. Tankersley, Smitherman, Nolan looking to tack on some insurance runs. As Greinke stays in the game here for Kansas City. And a high changeup is in there for a strike. Well, those are tough pitches to hit. If he keeps throwing them up there, I'm in trouble. All right, that one misses low. So 1-2 to Tankersley. And a weak little pop-up to Gordon at third, and he makes the play. So here's Smitherman still without a hit. And he swings and misses at a 2-seamer. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I'm just missing. Just a little bit quicker on that. And that one should be Smitherman's first hit as he rocks one into right center. DeJesus goes back for it. But Smitherman will cruise into second base with just a scorched laser beam of a double to right center for his first hit of the season. And that'll bring up Nolan. And we'll see if we can tack on an extra run here with 1 out and 1 on. And an 0-2 hole is Nolan now. As Greinke's working the corners, but misses low on that one. And then goes back to the well, and is it going to get down? Nope, DeJesus gets to it. And that'll bring up Duff. And a base hit through the left side. We're going to send Smitherman home. Here comes the throw from left field, but Smitherman is in there. And an RBI single for Duff. And it's a 2-run lead now for Jacksonville as Siebel looks to keep the inning going. And Siebel will lace one down, little flare down the left field line. And let's see if the runner can get to third. There we go. Runner advances to third. Good base running by Duff as Siebel gets himself a little lazy double. And now it's up to Myers. We'll see if Mr. Clutch can drive in some more insurance runs. And it's 1-1 from Mesh. High strike. Myers just managed to fight that one off. And Myers, just missed down the left field line. It's outside, and it's a full count to Myers. And ball 4, that one wasn't even close. So bases loaded now for Oviedo, with a tiring Greinke staying on the mound. And it's 2-0 to Oviedo. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. Wow, that's really bad. Well, that couldn't have been a worse way to end an inning, with a little soft pop-up with the bases loaded to the catcher. Well, we'll leave Pearsall in there. He did a pretty good job in relief. Gave up the double, but worked around it, as he now has Pena 0-2. And the ground ball to Smitherman. And it's over to Nolan. That'll take care of that. And back to the top of the order with De Jesus. Oh, where's that pitch? The same place that pitch was. Missing. Been getting squeezed this game. And De Jesus laces one, but foul. And a strikeout of De Jesus by Pearsall, and there's 2 away here in the 8th. I'll bring up Gruzelanek. A little quick on that one, and it's foul 0-2. And Gruzelanek serves one into right. And Kansas City is still alive here in the 8th with Mark Tehan up to bat. And we'll just check Gruzelanek there, make sure he's not going anywhere. And 0-2 to Tehan. That is not where I wanted that pitch. Tankersley's moving back as fast as he can. Oh, he makes a leaping catch. Oh, what a catch by this Tankersley. Oh, man. On his horse the entire time and makes a leaping catch to hold Kansas City off the board going in here to the 9th. Boy, what am I swinging at? I'd like to say my controller malfunctioned, but yeah, I swung at that pitch. And a base hit for Barnwell into center field. And that'll turn the lineup back over for Velarde. And that's it for Greinke. Jimmy Gobble coming in for Kansas City. And we're going to let Velarde hit. I'm not going to try and bunt this. We'll let Velarde hit here. And Velarde smashes one to left field. Oh, but Tehan tracks it down in the gap. Barnwell will have to retreat back to first, and uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, I hope Barnwell's not hurt. It'd be a really dumb way to get hurt. Sliding back into the base when you don't have to. But it looks like he's all right. So Velarde gave it a ride, but not quite enough power in that bat to get over Tehan's head as Tankersley grounds into an inning-ending double play. And we'll go bottom 9 And Pearsall's done a pretty good job in a relief here, pitching an inning and a third. But we'll make the call from the bullpen, and we'll go grab Mello here to close the game out.
Your attention, please. Now coming on to pitch for Jacksonville.
And we'll see if Mello pitched our first game, but it was a non-save situation. Being up by only 2, obviously this is a save situation, so if Mello can nail it down, he'll get his first save of the year. And a ground ball to guess who? To Velarde again, and you don't want to hit a ball there. 1 down, and that'll bring out Billy Butler. And the pitch from Mello is a strike. And we got squeezed again. And a swing and a miss from Butler. And we'll go back to the well with the curveball, and Butler doesn't like that one. And a ground ball right at Oviedo, and there's 2 away. So final out for Kansas City here. We're 1 out away from winning our first 2 games. A ground ball from Gordon right back to Mello, and he handles it himself. And that's it. We're 2-0, folks. We win our first 2 games of the year. And Jacksonville's 2-0, and that will finish up our inaugural series here with Kansas City. I believe I looked at the schedule. I think we go to Cleveland, and we'll play the Indians for 3 games on the road before we go home for our home opener. So take a look at some highlights of the game today. The RBI base hit from Oviedo in the 7th. And the final out of the game as Gordon grounds out to Mello. Player of the game, according to the computer, is Oviedo. Offensively, knocked in the go-ahead run. I think Velarde deserves that too. Had himself a knock. Gobbled up a lot of ground balls. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at some game stats here and look at the box score. All right, so there it is. 4 runs. We smashed out 15 hits. Kansas City 2 runs on 7, and that 1 throwing error that Gordon threw over Buck's head. Way too high for him. Green gets the win, his first of the year. Mesh takes the loss. And Mello gets his first save of the year. So there we go, folks. We are 2-0 now. We'll look forward to our next game. Thanks again for everybody who's tuned in, as sticking with the young channel in its infancy so far. Hope you guys enjoyed again. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, subscribe, hit a grand slam on that like button. Tell your friends to check out the channel, and we'll see you guys next time on Cheap Seats Gaming. Y'all have yourselves a good day. Take care.